Hello guys, this is Eric again from ET Figure Unboxing, and in this video, we're going to look at the SH Figuarts Imperialdramon Palidin mode. So I'm a really big fan of Digimon Season 1 and 2. None of the 3, 4, 5, 6 bullshit though. Like, I think at the time I just didn't like 3, 4, 5, 6. I didn't even watch it, I think. I just lost interest. But yeah, I had the older Bandai figure. I spent so much money on the older Bandai figure though. Like, they had this one where you had to transform, and it was really hard to explain to my mom, like why I needed black and white. You know, he's like, "Why? I thought you had this already." He's like, "Mom, but his sword, but I thought you had this." But yeah, it was really hard to explain. So yeah, I can explain that to myself now that I'm working and everything. So yeah, the box looks really good. This is my favorite design. I haven't started collecting Digimon yet because this is actually my first ever Digimon SH Figuarts, or like a modern Digimon toy figure. And I just gotta say, I love it. Like, I'm scared. I don't want to go into another line anymore. Especially a lot of the other figures have skyrocketed in price. Like, I believe Omegamon, the first version, is like $200 right now. It's just nasty. So let's just jump straight into the figure. Enough of me talking. So here's the figure straight out of the box, still in the packaging. And yeah, one thing you'll notice is that the wings and the tail is separated, and he has 3 pairs of hands, probably like holding the sword with a different angle, and comes with a stand. You can see that behind there. And now let's get into the figure. Alright, so here's the figure straight out of the box, and I gotta say he looks beautiful. Like, he's great. And I didn't put the wings on yet because I'm gonna show you guys what the wings can do later. And one thing I noticed right away is that he's really small, and not small, but he's really light. Like, I was actually really surprised when I picked it up. It's like really light. But yeah, that's really good. I've always wondered like how big they are compared to the SH Figuarts. That's the only reason why I got it. Well, not the only reason. I like the figure. But yeah, let's just jump straight into Articulation. Alright, so there's nothing much to say about Articulation. He can basically pull off anything. He has bicep swivel, bicep curl, and he can, you know, rotate his hand like, you know, any way you want, and he can like do that, no problem. He has a lot of like details in his joints. Like, that's really good. And also for the feet, for the legs, yeah, he can bend that much, and the tail is also articulated. Yeah, this is really stiff, so you gotta be really careful with it. And ab crunch, of course. He has like a 2-piece ab crunch, and of course the head. Now let's jump straight into the accessory. So of course he came with his wings, and I gotta say the wings looks really beautiful. Just look at how they shine. Like, these metallic silver paint, and like it's fully articulated. But I'm really scared if this joint gets really loose over time though. But it feels really sturdy right now. Like, it's really sturdy. So as long as you don't play it too much, maybe you can fix it with like nail polish in the long run. I don't know. But yeah, it's really good. Alright, so here's the figure with the wings assembled. And I gotta say, I had a really hard time just trying to like put those pegs in. Like, it's so stiff. I feel like I'm gonna break something. So yeah, you gotta be careful when you're doing that. And you're not the only one like facing difficulties. So he is a little back heavy after you have all those assembled. And I'm not sure why they designed the feet this way, because like it tends to fall back and like, you know, doesn't want to like stand. You probably really need a Digimon stand. But yeah, this is what he looks like with the wings. The wings are really good. You can like, you know, like pull it up really high and stuff. The articulation is there, and it's really sturdy. Like, it just looks beautiful. Alright, so the Imperialdramon also came with a style posing hand. Like, these open palms are really cool. It looks like he's resting. And yeah, these are very well done. And I gotta say, it's kind of like a hassle to swap everything though. Like, yeah, he's quite fragile, but at the same time, he's really sturdy. So I'm really Alright, so now let's take a look at the most important part, which is the sword. I forgot the name of the sword, but this is really nice, because they included like all these, like, you know, the gold linings and the Digimon like words on it. Like, this is really nice. I had this like other figure when I was a kid, but I don't remember being like this detail. I think the handle was like white, and for the most part the whole blade is like, I don't know, white. This is really detailed. It's a really great piece. And here's Imperialdramon with a sword, and he looks awesome. Like, this just looks freaking great. Like, he just looks like he walked out from the anime. Yeah, and he also come with this like other pair of the hands that you can like hold the sword at a slight angle. But yeah, I think he looks really good for the most part. Let's jump straight into the comparison. Alright, so time for some size comparison. And here's him next to Awakening Goku. Yeah, he towers over a lot of people actually. And here is him next to Minato. That looks pretty good. And here's him next to Kylo Ren. Kylo Ren is slightly like taller SH Figuarts. So he's got a pretty good size, but I still think he's a little bit short in my opinion. And here's Kirito. I wish he's a little taller though, like maybe as big as the Hulk, but I think that will be really expensive if he's as tall as the Hulk. So Hulk is still taller than him. Yeah, let's just jump straight into what we have behind the backdrop. Yeah, some of the other stuff that I was reviewing. And it's really hard to see because he really towers over a lot of people. But let's just try our best. And here's Venom Snake, Obi-Wan, and some of the Figmas. And yeah, that's what he will look like. But I really hope he's a little bit taller though. Yeah, let's jump straight into the final thoughts. Alright, so in the end, a highly recommended figure. He looks like he walked straight out from the anime. Like, he literally looks that good. You guys can actually see that. So, yeah, I would get him while he's still very reasonable in price. I got it around $54 with Amazon Prime. So, it's really nice. I love him. I don't want to get into a Digimon line. This is probably the only one I'm getting. I always say that and I end up buying everything. But no, this time I have self-control. And like, comment, subscribe, and do let me know what you think about this figure. And peace. I'll see you guys later.